Hey everyone, I'm super excited to show you a bolo that I haven't seen any other reseller talk about. Correct me in the comments below if you have heard of this one, but stay tuned to the end. I'll show you that one. And we had some other great high dollar sales that I'm excited to show you as well. They'll hopefully give you some bolo items to keep an eye out for while you're out in the wild. So let's dive right in. We paid $3 for this Cotopaxi bag. It's new with tags, picked it up at a yard sale. And the buyer paid $40 plus $7.99 shipping. This Pokemon game, I'll come up closer so you can see it. This was part of a lot that we bought. We spent $100 on the lot, and we should be able to come close to doubling our money on that one. So this is the first item that sold from the lot. We just posted it, sold for $25 and free shipping. We picked up this cashmere sweater at the bins. Super soft. That's how I recognized it right away without even looking at the tag. You know how soft cashmere is. So we figure we paid about $1 for this, and we ended up selling it for $10 and then $4.99 shipping. We accepted a best offer because I noticed once we got home that there was a tiny hole in the sleeve. I can't find it now. Right here. Just little. That's one thing to keep an eye out for when you are picking up cashmere. Check it over really thoroughly to make sure there aren't any holes, because that seems to be common with cashmere. Unfortunately, that one got past me, but still, you know, $1 into 10 is a great return, and it moved quickly for us. This is an Apple Airport Express base station. We paid $5 for this, picked it up at a thrift store, and it sold for $24.99 plus $5.99 shipping. This next item was definitely one of my favorite finds of all time. We picked these up at the bins. These are vintage OshKosh overalls or bibs, and they're just really cool, really unique. There's lots of distressing, looks like some bleach marks, holes in the knees, some more bleach along the leg, and then what really caught my eye, this cool patchwork on the backside. It had definite like magnolia pearl vibes, if you're familiar with that brand. So the patches definitely caught my eye when I saw it at the bins. Really cute, really unique piece. I figure these are heavier, so we probably paid around $4 for these at the bin. And I woke up to the sale in the morning, so these sold while I was sleeping, which is my favorite, to wake up to good sales or sales in general. And sold for $124.99 and $10.95 shipping. So this was an awesome find. I love picking up vintage pieces. If you've watched my channel at all, you know that. So I was definitely grateful that I found these at the bins. We typically don't go to the bins very often. It's a little bit of a drive, probably about 40 minutes or so for us. So typically we yard sale, but with winter being here, we've been doing the bins quite a bit, and we've been finding some really good stuff. So I think we're going to frequent the bins more, especially during the winter when there aren't yard sales. And then I showed this on my channel a few days ago. It's a no bull lot, t-shirt lot that we picked up. I think there were something like 127 t-shirts or something around there. We paid, I want to say, $100 for the lot. And we've been selling these for $25 and $4.50 shipping. We've sold quite a few already, so we are already in profit now at this point and still have quite a few to sell. Love picking up lots like this. We found this on Facebook Marketplace, so don't forget to check your local marketplace or Facebook Marketplace. A few other items that we sold but already shipped out was this cute Lululemon twisted and tucked black pullover. Sold for $30 plus $4.99 shipping, and we paid $4 for that. This vintage 1996 Tiger Electronics Brain Warp handheld electronic game sold for $23.99 and $4.99 shipping. We paid $1 for that. We picked it up at our local thrift store, and it actually sold within minutes of listing it, so we probably listed it too low. So lesson learned on that one, and we will definitely be keeping an eye out for those in the future. This Nike Giannis jersey sold for $34.99 and let's see, $4.95 shipping, and we paid $5 for that. And then two of my other favorite items that we have sold recently is this Simpsons Christmas Lawn Blow Up Inflatable. This thing was 9 feet tall, really cool. We picked it up locally for $5 and it sold for $145 plus $14.99 shipping, sold within a couple of days. And then we also sold a Mr. Potato Head that was also 9 feet tall. We picked this up at a yard sale for $3. It sold for $150. Okay, and last but definitely not least is the Rarebolo, and it is McDonald's Mambo Sauce. So this was one of McDonald's limited special sauces that they did for a very short time. And my husband was actually on a trip to Arkansas and they went to McDonald's to eat and he asked for some Mambo sauce and the employee said, "You are in luck. This is our last day of doing Mambo sauce and we're getting rid of it after today." So he jokingly said that he would take whatever she had left. And she said, "Come back tomorrow. We're actually throwing it all away and I will give you the case of whatever's left." So they didn't have a ton left. They probably had about 50 of these in total. And when he was flying home, a few of them broke open and made a mess, which was not super fun to clean up. But he did make it home with 42 of these sauces and they sold within hours of listing them. And we probably messed up big time. We listed them pretty low. So they sold for $49.99 plus $9.99 shipping. What we should have done is lot them out in sets of 10 or so and sell them that way. We probably could have made quite a bit more lotting them out, but we kind of didn't want to deal with storing it in our house since it needed a temperature controlled climate. You know, it was free. We're still really happy and grateful for the sale and what we got. And we will definitely be keeping an eye out for limited sauces like this in the future. Now, I'm definitely not advocating going to fast food places and hoarding all of the sauce. Don't do that. But, you know, in this case, they were literally throwing it in the trash. So something like that, definitely pick them up if you can, and they can do surprisingly well for you. Definitely look out for limited edition sauces like this. Please let me know in the comments if you have a super random bolo item that you have sold in the past. I always love hearing about random bolos. And please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching.